Hey guys, Elite Legionario here, bringing you a 2 vs 2 for Shogun 2. This time I'll be teaming up with Billy Bob Haha07, who I've done some previous battles with before, although I haven't uploaded them because I didn't think I did very good in them. But we had each other's Steam and we had some good games and a few laughs. It was good. So anyway, I forget the name of this map, but it's the one that's got like 2 big hills, and I'm going to make a rush for the top of the hill where the woods are, and fortunately for me, my opponent doesn't appear to want to be doing the same. His name is Cybershock, and his ally is Alan 186 of, is it like a clan? MK, I don't know if it's a clan or not, probably not. I don't know anything about the clans on Shogun 2. So my army consists of my 256 Tosa guards, which are very quickly getting ranks in the veteran status. Some just standard, and I believe it's 2 units of standard Tosa riflemen. I have some Yariki, that's the mounted raiders, a couple of carbine cav, I believe it is, over here, and I have Yarikachi, and I have Western Approach and Lost in Japan Saber Cav. Really lame names, but I just thought I could not think of anything. And I put, Saber Cav, it sounds like an American thing, and I just put Lost in Japan. So here there's a big assault by this guy's Cav, a mixture of Yariki, Boki, various other bits and pieces. And this is where we spring a trap. This is 3 units of Katanakachi, 4 units of Katanakachi of Billy Bob's, but I reserved some cav units in the back there, and we're going to encircle and destroy, and Billy Bob gets his Yariki in. He doesn't get them in the best, but then again, me and Billy are both pretty new at this whole Fall of the Samurai thing. But we just bring a nice trap there, and I'm going to bring these guys around for the encirclement, and he's bringing in the rest of his infantry, and this should deal with Red's infantry pretty quickly. While that's going on, up here I've managed to get my Tosas in, and I'm getting some really nice pop shots on my opponent's army. He's just going to flat cav rush me, and the sheer weight of cav he's bringing in could be a real serious threat. So I'm going to rush back here, and I'm rushing in my where are they? I've actually got some of these new units too. Kiyate, I think that's how you say it. I'm going to rush some of them forward. I want to save my Tosas because they're more valuable. So I take some nasty casualties there from some pretty brutal units. But I do manage to open up on a lot of them as well on their approach, and they're pretty damaged. And I do manage to get, I know I do somewhere here, get some spears in as well. And I'm going to outflank him here on this side with some carbine cav, and again I can make some mistakes. I'm going to go around the back here with some Yariki and try and hit these Shogatai and get into his flank here and cause as much disruption and a mess, but he's going to cover himself with some, that's Katanakachi, my bad. I probably should just try to push through here and just keep going, but I get myself stuck. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. But while this is going on, I want to cause some disruption, and I end up shooting my cav again. And for some reason my carbine cav decided to go into melee. I do not know why they did this. While this is happening, I'm going to get my Tosas back up and try and open more fire in with their nice long range. And my cav here, although I certainly didn't use them the best, as you can see, they've caused a real disruption, and my Tosas have been able to inflict some pretty nice casualties while he's been all disorganised. So this battle got going very fast, guys, and I didn't manage to catch the rest of that cav skirmish out there. What that unit I was sending around the back was just to encircle them, and we did manage to rout them pretty badly. Over here, while this was happening, I came down here with the remainder of my cav and came into these black bears, and I inflicted some pretty heavy casualties on them. But I didn't come in at the best angle. I just managed to destroy my cav in the process. So up here, he tries another cav charge flat into me, but his cav are pretty wounded, and he's just going to try a flat out charge. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, to be honest. I mean, not that I'm a pro at this by any means. I'm pretty much like a noob at it, but I understand that you don't want to do this sort of thing against gun armies unless you're meat shielding, and I don't think he was meat shielding, not with all those cav, it's valuable units. So I'm going to get into a melee here with use my spears to shield while I use my gun units to shoot. Of course my reserve line is these Kihite, which are like an sort of elite unit. And a funny thing was happening over here with Billy Bob and his opponent's it's a big melee combat with red bears. It's really weird. I mean, like me, he is not very. He's pretty much new to this. It's only like his 5th or 6th game, so he's been creative in a newish sort of way. But we do manage to win here, and we did work together quite closely. I supported with the unit of black bears that I had. But this battle got going very quickly. It didn't seem that quick at the time, but managed to rout. I managed to bring my general around behind and take some nice pop shots. And I believe my general's, I don't know, I think he's blood drenched. There he is, blood drenched Alita himself, who is currently Japanese. I don't know what actual nationality he really is. He changes all the time. He's mostly a Roman. But anyway, I'm just trying to outflank here and just get some shots. And but this was a pretty chaotic battle. It got going pretty quickly, and it's kind of hard to catch all the angles. But we rushed for that hill. I think that's pretty vital. And I was going to use my toasters to screen my approach to make sure I got it before him, basically. And that worked out pretty well. But he had a lot of melee. I think it was meant to be a melee rush. This doesn't look like a very good melee rush kind of map. Plus, I didn't quite understand what the idea of charging his cav uphill was. I would not advise that. If you're going to do a melee rush, you want something like Spear Levy or Ashigaru units if you're using a standard army to be your meat shield, while your other units get into position relatively unscathed. That's what I would do. But anyway, that is a very decisive victory for us. And very quick battle there. I actually didn't, at the time, it felt a lot longer than that, but I guess it wasn't. But pretty standard battle there. I didn't, nothing against our opponents, but I felt they were a bit kind of hasty in their attack. And they really allowed us to get the terrain, and that wasn't good. I don't think we did anything spectacular. We did that nice surround move on the cav over on that right side at the start there, but nothing spectacular on our part. I just didn't think they did use the best strategy. So I had 1,260 men. I lost about half my army, and I got 1,135 kills, which gives me the most. Billy Bob had 2,220, so he had a huge army, 229 losses and 869 kills. Cybershock had 1,410 men deployed, 936 losses, 432 enemies killed. That was my opponent. And Alan, 1,839 kills, 1,094 losses and 393 enemies killed. So my best stats are my toasters again with 241 and 161 and 125 actually, so toasters are awesome. My general even got 102, my saber cav 72, Yari Key 64, this Yari Cart she got pretty owned. This unit here 5942, it was alright. My Kiate, they didn't do too shabby. This one took a bit of a bashing from the cav. Carbine cav, as you can see, didn't really, I don't know what that was, they didn't really pull out. Probably because I should have put skirmish on. 60, so yeah, some pretty good work there, but I mean this is all about the toasters. I mean look at these kills, beautiful. Cybershock 96 for his Shogutai, but I mean his strategy was very damaging on his cav. I felt he had a lot of cav and he just really very dangerous use to them in all honesty. Billy Bob, his best was one of his cav did really well actually, 171, 165, 122 and 80, they did really well. He got a lot of kills in there with them, and most of his other units just came off standard. And Alan, nothing particularly shined for him, 61 for his best with massive losses, so nothing really shined in his army, sadly for him. But anyway, good game to those three players, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon next time.